Danger from the Sky and Overland. To keep us children safe from bombing raids on Vienna, which totaled 52 and killed 3,000 residents. Our parents rented half of a villa in Haselbach, leading to the village of Hintersdorf. Regierungsrat Dr. Stockinger, a title from the Austro-Hungarian monarchy, and his sister used the front part. We have the view of the back garden with the water pump, bedrooms upstairs, the shared kitchen, and utility rooms downstairs. The house is our landlord's summer home. It has no electricity yet. Anna, our young mother's helper, my brother Erhard, 4, and I, 8 years old, make the move in November 1943. Mom visits every weekend, and Anna takes the bus to Vienna to stay with our ailing Oma. August 1944, our dad visits us on a 3-day leave from his army post in Holland as a Marine soldier in Germany's coastal defense, the Atlantic Wall. April 1945. Austria is liberated from Hitler's German occupation. Allied forces advance from different directions. Russia's Red Army from their east. The first Soviets raiding party, they are from Mongolia and Ukraine. Tough warriors who pilfer and rape. Those two countries, Mongolia and Ukraine, were part of Russia until the Soviet Union dissolved 1991 under Soviet leader Gorbachev. April 6, 1945, a raiding party reaches our village. We children and Anna, together with other families, seek shelter across the road at the Villa Fischl, built on a slight hill. We descend to the cellar. Several shots are heard. Loud noises and explosions, as well distant bombings. We shudder, fear the invaders. Mrs. Fischl and her sister, besides German, speak a Slavic language, and in the Slavic tradition greet the Russians with black bread and salt, offer it on a tray. In our hiding place, children are kept quiet. The guard dog, a German shepherd with a tight muzzle and on a leash, is with us. This dog trusts me. I murmur to him, and the task keeps me busy. We are not discovered. While away from our home, it is plundered. Anything of value is taken. Our landlord suggests that Anna and we children sleep at Hoops. Their property is away from the main road. It is quite a long walk to the village, but Anna could cut through the adjoining woods to get supplies. For a while we feel quite safe, until one day a small band of Russian soldiers come to the house. Mr. Hoop had polished an old pocket watch and hung it next to the door, hoping the intruders will snatch it and leave. A trick which had worked before. The Russians love watches, especially if they are shiny and ticking. Unfortunately, they have something else on their mind. Two men take Mrs. Hoop into the bedroom while the others wait for a turn. Keep a watchful eye, hands on the grip of the weapon, on Mr. Hoop, who stands resigned and helpless at the window, but still manages to signal Anna returning from an errand. She hides in the barn and is spared the fate of so many women in the aftermath of war. One young soldier takes us on his knee and entertains us. We are kept busy, never knowing what is going on, oblivious of the dangerous situation. In retrospect, my brother and I are spared dark and frightening nightmares, thanks to a young soldier who was kind, maybe missing his younger siblings. Years later, I heard that Mrs. Hoop had contracted an STD and her husband, forced to stay passive in the kitchen, never got over the trauma. He died later by suicide. April the 13th, 1945. Vienna is defeated. April the 5th, our mother walks to Hintersdorf. She does not know what happened to us. We are overjoyed to see her, but grandmother is dying. It is necessary that she returns to Vienna and prepare for the homecoming of her children and Anna. April 22nd, grandfather organizes a two-wheeled handcart. Early that morning, he pulls the cart, and mother leave Vienna to take Anna and us children back with them. A last hug and goodbye from Peter, my young black tomcat. I must leave him behind to fend for himself. Abandoned pets turn either feral or end in somebody's stew pot. I tell Peter to run and hide in the woods, catch mice and insects, and not trust anyone. I am 1 month shy of 10, an undernourished petite girl in lederhosen, and still not over the whooping cough. I had been vaccinated, but then the war ends and we can't get any medication. My 4-year younger brother is getting the same disease. He makes the 18-kilometer long trip in a stroller pushed by Anna, while our mother and grandfather take turns on the handcart. He uses his left arm, his right hand amputated, rendered useless by a grenade fragment on January 18, 1918 at the battle at Sisimol near Asiago in North Italy in World War I. He was sent to the field hospital in Trient, the former South Tyrol. When I get too tired, mother lets me ride on her shoulder, and even in my weakened condition, to me as a child, it is an adventure. Distant shouts, shots, unfamiliar sounds, and unknown smells are in the chilly air. People carrying their few possessions pass us, all moving towards an unpredictable future. I wonder what the dark shape just ahead at the edge of the road could be. As our little caravan draws closer, I see a black horse, his stomach bloated, eyes staring at me, not moving. My mother tries to get me away from the dead horse, who holds me in his spell. I have seen horses before, and I am sad that this big creature is dead. I wonder if it had been shot, and what happened to its rider. In Vienna, we pass through bombed out streets, sometimes part of a house still standing, windows shattered. Exhausted, we reach home. It is April the 22nd, 1945. 2 days later, our beloved grandmother died from cancer of the liver.